Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh and in today's video we will be talking about what is Blue Flag certification, as recently we have seen that 2 more Indian beaches have been included under the Blue Flag certification. So let us first understand the timeline of the video. First we will be looking at the news, then what is Blue Flag certification and what are the parameters used when a beach can be included in the Blue Flag certification. Then the list of blue beaches in India, how many beaches are under it. Then about the BEAMS program. In the end, a prelims MCQ and a mains practice question. This topic is of relevance from General Studies Paper 3, Conservation. From exam perspective, this becomes an important topic, as from prelims you should be able to know that what is Blue Flag certification, which 2 beaches have been included under the Blue Flag certification, and in India how many beaches are under the Blue Flag certification and what are the parameters used for it. So let's get started and see the news, and the news has been taken from the Hindu Explained and it says what is the Blue Flag certification for beaches. So we will be discussing about the Blue Flag certification and how many beaches are under it. So recently what has happened is 2 more beaches have been included in the prestigious list of the Blue Flag certification, and these 2 new beaches which have been included are from Lakshadweep, and first is the Minicoy Thundi beach and second is the Kadmat beach. So these 2 beaches have been included in the prestigious list of Blue Flag certification, and with the inclusion of these 2, the total number of beaches under the Blue Flag certification in India is now stands at 12. So earlier it was 10 plus 2 have recently been included, so it becomes 12. Very important 2 prelims point, that is 2 beaches, that first is Minicoy Thundi beach and second is the Kadmat beach, which has been included, and the total number of beaches in India is now stands at what? It is 12. And the Blue Flag is an elite list of the world's cleanest and most eco-friendly. Important point. So you will be able to know that if a beach gets included in the Blue Flag certification, it means the beach is clean and the beach is eco-friendly. And under the Blue Flag, it is not only the beaches which can be given the certification. Beaches along with marinas and sustainable boating tourism operators. So there are 3 things under the Blue Flag, that is, first is beaches, second is marinas and third is the sustainable boating tourism operators who can get the Blue Flag certification. Okay, now see from this map, this is the western coastline of India and this is Lakshadweep as a whole. So inside Lakshadweep there are 2 beaches which have got the certification. First is the Minicoy Thundi beach and second is the Kadmat beach. So this is the location of both the beaches. Okay, and the news was also appreciated by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and he also tweeted regarding it and has said that the congratulations to the people of Lakshadweep for this feat, and this is an amazing feat which we have achieved. Now let us talk about what is Blue Flag certification. Very important slide because this is where the questions can be asked. First I told you that how many total number of beaches are there in India under the Blue Flag, that is 12, and 2 new beaches which has been included is, first is Minicoy Thundi beach and second is the Kadmat beach. So the Blue Flag certification is given to coastal locations around the world as a badge of environmental honor. So if any beach or any marina has been given the title of Blue Flag certification, it means that the beach is performing really well. The water quality of the beach is good. The beach is eco-friendly, and there are other respects also and the other parameters also which are doing really well when it comes to that specific beach. And there are 33 criteria which a beach or a marine has to fulfill to get this certification of Blue Flag. and it is awarded by the Copenhagen Benchmark headquartered FEE, which is Foundation for Environmental Education. Very, very important point, that who is that organization who is awarding or who is given the blue flag certification. So that is FEE, that is Foundation for Environmental Education, and it is Denmark headquartered, and FEE is a non-profit organization. And apart from FEE, who is the primary organization in giving the blue flag certification, there are 3 other organizations also who are associated in the jury members, and that is, first is the UNEP, which is United Nations Environment Program. Second is the UNWTO, which is United Nations World Tourism Organization. And apart from these 3, fourth one is IUCN, that is International Union for the Conservation of Nature. So first one is FEE, second is UNEP, third is UNWTO, fourth is IUCN. So the jury member consists of how many organizations? It is the fourth one, and the most primary one being the FEE, that is Foundation for Environmental Education. And the blue flag certification first started in 1985, but at that point of time it was only initiated in France. But when it went out of France and was implemented in whole of Europe, that happened in 1987. And in the year 2001, the blue flag certification went out of Europe, and for the very first time when South Africa was joined this. So when South Africa in 2001 joined the blue flag certification, it went out of Europe. So before that, it was only taking part in Europe. And the certification is awarded annually. It means once in 1 year. Once in 1 year. And till now, there are around more than 5,000 beaches, marinas and boating tourism which have been given the blue flag certification. And the country which stands at the first position when it comes to getting the blue flag certification is which one? Can you even guess? It is Spain. Spain stands at the first position when it comes to the country who has the maximum number of blue flag certification. It is Spain. And how many India have? I've already told you, it is 12. And these 5,000 plus beaches and marinas are present in 48 countries. And the first country stands is Spain, and India has 12. And the blue flag certification is also an indication of 100% compliance to the 33 stringent criteria. And when a beach is given the blue flag certification, it also tells about what is the health of the beach. So if a beach is getting the blue flag certification, it means the beach is performing really well. The water quality of the beach is good. The tourism is fine, and people are happy going to that beach, and it is healthy also. It means the health of the beach is good. And when a beach gets the blue flag certification, there are 33 criteria which a beach has to fulfill. Now let us look at the list of blue beaches in India, that those 12 beaches that we have in India. So there are, first is Gujarat, that is Shivrajpur beach. Then we have 2 beaches in Karnataka, that is Kasarkot beach and Padubidri beach. Then comes Kerala, that is Kapad beach. Then Andhra Pradesh, Rushikonda beach. Odisha, Golden beach. Tamil Nadu, Kovalam. Andaman and Nicobar, it is Radhanagar. Puducherry, Eden beach. Diu, Gogla beach. And then comes Lakshadweep, that is recently 2 included, Thundi beach and Kadmat beach. So if you will see, it is only Lakshadweep and Karnataka which has 2 beaches each. So you need to remember that which are those 2 places, or which are those 2 states, or which is that union territory which has 2 beaches inside the blue flag certification. So when it comes to state, it is Karnataka and Lakshadweep Union Territory. So this becomes very important because not many states have 2 beaches in blue flag certification. Now let us come to the parameters used. As I've already told you, in particular there are 33 parameters which a beach has to fulfill, and these 33 parameters are then divided into 4 major categories. So under these 4 major categories, these 33 parameters can be divided. So first one being the environmental education and information. So this says that the environment of the beach has to be good. There should be all the facilities should be present there. Then second comes the bathing water quality. That what is the water quality of the beach? That is the water not clean. The water quality has to be clean. The oil should not be there and the dumping of the waste should not be there. Then it should be very well. The people should be able to bathe in it. Then environmental management, that the people who are going there is getting all the facilities, and whether the tourism sector and all the people who are going there for tourism are happy or not, and whether the people are visiting the beach again and again or not, because this tells about the ambience of the beach or what is the management of the beach. Then comes the conservation and safety services on the beaches. This becomes very important, the safety services aspect, because we need to look into criteria that whether people are following the norms or not, and is there anyone who is keeping a vigilance on the tourism or the tourists who are going there, because many a times when people are not keeping a vigil, then people tend to not behave in a very good way. Now let us come to the BEAMS program. This is very important from India's respect. This can be a good case study also. So if you will see that in today's video, almost all the slides becomes all the more important. See, parameters used is important. Then comes list of blue beaches in India. This is very important because this can be asked in prelims, and this can also be, you can also give this as example in mains. Then comes blue flag certification. This is the basic concept of today's video. And then first one was what is the news and which is the beach which has been included and how many beaches are there in India. So now let's come to BEAMS program. So BEAMS program has been launched by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and this is basically a program to achieve international standards for blue flag certification. So under the BEAMS program, what we will do in our country is we will try to support all the beaches and will try to give them all the required things so that they will be able to achieve the standards which are set by the blue flag certification, all those 33 parameters, so that they can also come in the category of blue flag certification. And BEAMS stands for Beach Environment Aesthetics Management Services, and it comes under ICZM, that is Integrated Coastal Zone Management Project. So see, Beach Environment Aesthetics Management Services, this is what BEAMS program stands for. So it tells about that the beach environment and aesthetic management has to be good, and this is what it deals with, so that all the Indian beaches can have good management and they can get the support so that they can perform well, and they can also list in the category of blue flag certification, and the number of beaches in India can increase from 12 to many more. And the objective of BEAMS program is abate pollution. The water pollution in beaches should not be high, because if high pollution will be there, it means the water is not clean, and then this becomes one of the parameters. Then protect sustainable development of beach facilities. Beach facilities, as I've already told you, has to be very good so that more and more tourists can visit the beaches. Then protect and conserve coastal ecosystem and natural resources. Then maintain high standards of cleanliness. Very important point, because when a person go to the beach, many a times people start to bathe also, and if cleanliness will not be there, then it can lead to bad conditions, bad hygiene, and this can also affect people's health also. Then hygiene and safety for beach goers. Hygiene and safety also becomes very important. So these are the major objectives of BEAMS program. So majorly, if you will see that these all objective is what? If you are performing these objectives or you are trying to achieve these objectives, you are already trying for yourself to go into the list or to achieve the blue flag certification. And that is why if you will see that all these objectives are under the 33 parameters or the 4 broad parameters that I have already told you. So it becomes also a sub part of all those 4 divisions that I have told you. So this was about the BEAMS program, which was launched by which ministry? Ministry of Environment and Forest Climate Change. So before the prelims MCQ, we are starting with the BPSC mains crash course, and this will be in live online mode and starting from 4th of November. So all the people who are preparing for the BPSC mains, which is about to happen, can contact this number and can also go on the Drishti IAS website. Now let us come to the prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. And it says that consider the following beaches. First is Thundi Beach, second Kapad Beach, third Golden Beach. Then which among the following beaches have received blue flag certification? So, and the codes are 2 only, 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. Last comes the mains practice question. It is a 10 marker question, and it says, what is the blue flag certification of beaches? Explain, and then why was it in news recently? Discuss. So there are 2 aspects and 2 commands. First command is explain, second command is discuss. First part is fine, that you have to tell that what is blue flag certification, very basic one. And second is what I have included is the current affairs, that why is it in news. So this becomes a good mix of basic and current affairs. So do your answer writing practice by writing this question. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.